I've now seen a few references to this in the past few weeks. Google Stadia is done. It's over. From a dork of a YouTuber with the most punchable face on the planet to articles posting Destiny 2 has lost half of its population on Stadia. So all of this must be some form of an indicator that the platform is doomed. But is it really? Let's cover that in this video. As always, hit that like button if you enjoy the video and consider subscribing for more cloud gaming and Stadia content. So let's take a look at these numbers and actually make rational conclusions to these things instead of just hopping on a certain narrative that gets clicks on your articles and videos. So if we take a look at November 26 when these statistics were formed, you can see Stadia has around 19,400, which is about a week after Stadia's release. Fast forward a month later, and the numbers are hovering around 8,000 to 9,000. Now, this for some odd reason has been an indication to people that Google Stadia is in a free fall and it's failing beyond belief, that this entire thing is doomed, and here are the hard proof numbers. But make no mistake, what I'm reading from these people isn't anywhere near bordering reality on a lot of fronts, and it's just an easier and edgier and more appealing narrative to say Stadia is failing and the whole thing is doomed. And good luck to those who purchased it. Put your controllers down and get off the platform and stop giving the evil overlords at Google your money because they're killing gaming for all of us. But listen, I'll keep saying this until I'm blue in the face. I am not here on this channel to defend Stadia or give it my full thumbs up when it doesn't deserve it. I'm not here to say everything is hunky-dory while the house is burning down all around me. You guys know I've been critical when I've needed to be critical of Google, and I can list a dozen things that have gone wrong since launch, but for what? Just go back and look at my videos on this channel if you want to see me complaining. No, I'm here to tell you that this is another incomplete and frankly boring narrative off a piece of information that can go really 100 different ways. But with that said, I don't have any doubts that there is obviously a segment of people who might not be playing Stadia anymore after their initial purchase. But really, a big drop off on Destiny 2 can mean so many things. For one, I purchased Stadia and I played Destiny for all about a few hours and I never cared for the game, and it came free with their service, so naturally I tried it out, but it just didn't hold my full attention. How many people did that happen to as well? If I were to guess, I would say it's quite a bit. We're also not mentioning all the games that have come out as part of the Pro service free on a monthly basis. And at this point, I can't even recall how many people have written in my comments, have written in the Discord, or I've looked on Reddit or any other place that such and such game was given free on the Pro service and that this was a game that they beat from start to finish. And really, this was a trend that frankly blew my mind because the data shows that people purchasing Stadia are not a young crowd. So this is people with lives, families, jobs, and basically older adults, and they have meticulously beaten these games they've gotten for free on the Pro service. That is also not to mention all the games that have been on sale that people have purchased, and more than half the games that have been launched on Stadia have been on sale in only a month of launch at one point or another. Another example is frankly Destiny 2 requires a lot of people for certain activities, and those might not be as active as other platforms, so people who really love Destiny might simply move back to their other platforms so they can enjoy those activities that might not be as active on Stadia. I mean, I can go on and on as to why this isn't an accurate depiction of Stadia already being a failure out of the gate like so many others are claiming. Until we get a truly hardcore real number, we can't really discuss this topic yet, in my opinion. But once again, and I'm really bored bringing this up, but this is an FYI to those pointing at statistics like this to make some dumb point that Stadia is failing or it's dead on arrival, because honestly, we can't judge this platform yet until that free version comes out and it's in the hands of the masses. If there was never a free version and this was it, then yes, I'd be very concerned. Not because of some stupid Destiny 2 numbers, but because we are still missing some features and this does need more games. We're not quite there yet, and I don't blame people right now for not wanting to pay $129 to test a service like cloud gaming that is just starting to become mainstream. I don't blame people on being skeptical about playing games on the cloud and not having the ability to download them, because really this is a brand new concept for so many people. So really, until that free version comes out and we get a bigger picture on how people are receiving this, then I can actually give a non-biased reaction to the long-term outlook of Stadia, but even then that might be a little premature. In the end, all we conclude from this is that Destiny 2 numbers are definitely having issues retaining people, especially people like myself. That I can say with confidence. But all right, guys, let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts on Stadia? Do you guys think Stadia is failing? Is it dead on arrival? Do you think that these Destiny 2 numbers mean anything? Let me know, and I'll personally be answering the comments down below. And thanks to our generous Patreons and members on YouTube for all your support. But all right, guys, I'm Sunny at Cloud Gaming X. I'm out.